Hey, how's it going? It's Devin with Devin's Card House, and I'm here today to talk a little bit more about Kaladesh, that thing we talked about yesterday. You know, Wizard of the Coast is renaming it to Avishkar because it's racist somehow. As more and more news comes out about it, it seems like it is more and more the case that it is a busy body situation, but we're going to find out as time goes on. Anyways, so before we get to the price of Kaladesh, I want to get on here and just say real quick that I am streaming in the morning, basically from 4 a.m. Central Time to 8 a.m. Central Time every day. So if you want to get on here and see what it's like to run a card shop, packing orders, listing cards. Also, I'm selling packs. You can come buy packs from the shop if you're up that late or up that early. So basically, if you're on the West Coast and you're getting drunk, at 2 a.m. I will be up with you. If you're getting up early for your job, I'll be up as well. Or who knows, maybe you'll just like to get up early like that. So anyways, but that's right now, that's the time I can do it. So that's when I'm doing it. So 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Feel free to jump on. Anyways, so from the news of Wizards of the Coast getting rid of the word Kaladesh because it contains the word black, and turning into then turning into the Albanian question, Avishkar, that has somehow made the prices of the Kaladesh boxes jump in price from around $300 to $800. If you go onto eBay, you can see some sold listings, $800. It seems to be the going price right now. We'll see if that continues to go up. But, inventory was already so low on these boxes, I could imagine that, it could possibly continue to rise. But my initial thought yesterday, which is why I didn't even talk about this, was like, no, I did not think that this would cause any speculative activity on the Kaladesh booster box. Why is that? Because them changing, and I know a lot of people have said, well, this puts Kaladesh on the reserve list. But guys, Kaladesh is already on the reserve list. They can't reprint Kaladesh again. They've never redone that before. They've never come back. I mean, they could possibly, but they've never, ever done that before. It would be interesting. And then also, I like to do it the first time ever, which they won't. It's already on the reserve list. They're not going to reprint Kaladesh, the booster box. This doesn't change anything in regards to how much inventory is available and the supply. The supply is still what the supply is, and that's not going to change because they're changing the name of Kaladesh to Avishkar. But what I didn't foresee is that I feel like anything in this market, in this kind of hot speculative market, people are just going to jump on it, get on it, because they're trying to make a buck. So that's what's going on. People think that they can get on here, and because they're even talking about, if you talk about something that's a speculative asset and it gets enough attention, I think that's just drawing people in to go put in money, buy things just to see if they can jump on that train, make some of that quick, fast, tendy money. One of the funniest things I saw about that recently is, that Blue Sky, I brought it up yesterday. It's the new Twitter alternative for people who don't like Twitter anymore since Elon Musk has taken over. There's a stock on the stock market called Blue Sky that has nothing to do with Blue Sky, but the actual company. I think the Blue Sky that's on the market, it must be on the NASDAQ because I think it's a crypto mining company or something like that. Apparently, their stock jumped through the roof just because they had the name Blue Sky, and people were just jumping in there just to get on it. And I think this is just one of those situations. People aren't really thinking. There's no change that's gone on with this. They're just buying it because it's in the news and people are talking about it. When it comes to single cards, though, I think that could make a difference. Invasion of Kaladesh and other cards that have Kaladesh in the name. I mean, because they can't reprint those. They could possibly reprint those in the future, but I don't know. Is that going to make it worthwhile? I don't think so. And also, if you look at the speculation on Kaladesh single cards, it doesn't look like people care so much about that. For some reason, it's just the box, and I think it's just the news of the box is what's causing people to get out there and get into it. So I don't know. If there's something I'm missing, please let me know, because I didn't get it. I was completely wrong. I woke up, boxes were 300. I went to bed. I did not expect them to be 800. So this is what I'm saying. What am I going to do with my one box of Kaladesh? I was not planning on selling it. And yesterday I was like, I'm not going to sell it. It's very sentimental to me. It still is. But boxes of Star Wars Unlimited first set, what is it called? Spark of the Rebellion, are like $500. So I could sell this, get a whole case of Spark of the Rebellion, and have $300 left for Christmas gifts. So it's tempting, guys. I'm sorry. And I also comes, at least when sometimes when it comes to political things that happen that affect investments, it can cause something to either drop or rise, and you shouldn't trust it. You should never trust something that does something like that. I know there was a recent thing, and sometimes it is the case, but like it was like last year, Tencent, the company that makes League of Legends, had a huge drop in their price because Xi Jinping had made a lot of declarations about going against tech companies and tech companies clearing up their act. I believe it is the case that kids can only have a certain amount of time just by law online to play video games and things like that. So it was affecting their price. And so because people were worried about the political ramifications that could go on from that, the price dropped to like $25. But then a month later, it's 50, and so that is a gamble. It's more so of a gamble in that, mistake. But I think there's a lot of leeway or a lot of risk involved when you're just doing something off a political thing. So I wouldn't bet. Here's what I'm trying to say. I don't think, unless the prices of masterpieces and I guess the inventory is so low, I could see it coming back down. I wouldn't see it like just keep rising to the moon just because we're now calling it a Vishkar instead of Kaladesh. We'll have to wait and see how it goes, but my bet is I think I'm going to be selling my box. I'm going to be buying some Star Wars with that money is what I think I'm going to be doing. So anyways, actually I already bought the Star Wars, so anyways, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so I'm taking off. I hope you all have a great day today. If you want to come hang out with me on the stream tomorrow, feel free to do that. Also, let me know what you think about Kaladesh. Let me know what you think about your favorite Albanian saying, Avishkar, and we'll talk about it some more later, okay? Y'all have a great day. Hey, bye.